Okay, so I'm out stocking gardens, stocking plants, and sometimes stalking people because of their plants. My name's Scary Harry Gary. What's your name?
I'm Andy Traverso.
Andy, all right. So, Andy, I want to start this out with, I saw some beautiful red bird of paradise at an In-N-Out burger down in Southern California that were just all blooming and looking amazing. And I took a video of it, and I've played around with it before, and it never really took off for me in Lafayette. I thought maybe I didn't have enough heat or something. And then everybody kind of commented like, oh yeah, that plant generally does not grow in Northern California at all. And then one guy was like, there's one in Concord, California, but I can't give you the location because the guy's worried people are going to come and try to steal his seed. But so this is the first one that I have seen in Northern California that is just absolutely thriving. And look at this thing. It's so, but next to the American flag, can I get a bit? Look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen right there? That's some patriotism. So, what's your trick?
I just found it when I had my front yard re-landscaped, and my landscaper had taken me over to Green Acres and said, you pick out anything that takes full sun.
Okay.
And I saw this over there and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like beautiful and stuff. And I planted it, and ever since then, I just finished trimming off some of the dead ones, but it basically was covered all summer long. It lasts, it blooms.
And so how many stalkers like me have come up and bothered you about this plant you were saying before I ran the camera?
Well, they come up and knock on the door and take pictures, which is totally fine.
How many people?
I mean, from the time I had it planted about 4 years ago, probably somewhere between 75 and 100 people have asked me about it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
And I tell them exactly where to find it, and that whole thing. And I actually planted another smaller one you can see down at the end.
Oh, yeah. So when did you plant the first one?
The first one was planted in, I believe it was like towards the end of summer in 2016. However, every year when everything goes dormant, like in January, February, I cut it down to about 8 inches above the ground.
And did you read that, or did you just know instinctively to do that?
I just knew instinctively to do that.
And you're a pretty hardcore gardener. You've been around the block?
I love it.
Yeah, because you got all kinds of cool stuff, all this lantana and everything else.
Yeah.
So wow, this is really inspiring here. So I was also, how long has it been in the ground?
It's been in the ground now probably since 2016.
Okay, so we haven't had any really hard freezes since then. Or have we?
We did have some, but you know what? It didn't affect them because I had already
it was already down. Yeah.
And so it's just like I usually do my pruning in January.
It looks, you could see where it was cut down from before, right in here. And I guess it just aggressively, right there, cut down. It just aggressively comes up every year. I just love this bluish color to it. Actually has purple in it.
These are all the new leaves. That's the new growth coming out. You can see the flower in the
right.
center.
Yeah. This is so pretty. And then, of course, you have seed pods, so, you better watch out. All these people might come out here in the middle of the night.
No, but tell them I've tried every way to get a seed to sprout and cannot do it.
Really?
I've tried every single, and I even Googled it to see if I could see anything, and nothing.
Now, I see the first one over there. It's a tiny little guy way over there. Was that the size of this one when you first planted it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And yeah, wow. Well, I'm inspired. I just love the combination of your flag. I think it's also known as, I think it's Pride of Barbados, maybe. This plant. There's another common name for it.
Really?
It's Pride of something.
No,
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
So you need to get the pride of whatever country it is and put it next to the American flag.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I failed to mention one critical thing in looking at how we're oriented here with the sun in your face there. It's morning time. The sun's going to come over the top of the house. Afternoon sun's going to come from this direction, and it's going to bounce off that wall. And this is going to be a super heated spot right here. Is that a good representation of what really happens?
I got to show you one thing.
Okay. All right, let's look at this plant some more. So here's the little guy. Here's the second one. You know, if you're having success with one plant, why not plant more? Here it is here. And she said that this is how the first one started, more or less. But yeah, I'm totally blown away that this guy is just here making. I wonder what this would be for cut flowers. I wonder how long. I'm willing to bet that those flowers will last in a vase for a week or so. And you can see the beautiful coloration in here. But it's very rare that you see one of these things doing this well this far outside of Southern California. And again, here's that beautiful, beautiful red new growth. The sun is on it. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Wow. All right, what do we have? What do we have?
Okay,
Yes.
here's one thing. This is where Green Acres gave me some bad advice. They told me, can you even see this in the sun though?
Let's see. Let's see if
Go
it-
in here, because this
Okay.
is where my verbena was. In the
Oh yeah, verbena.
Yes.
It's
so my
gorgeous when
verbena-
you first plant it, and then
Well,
it just kind
no,
of
but the thing was, they told me, well, when the flowers start to die back, you should just cut the whole thing, like trim it all down. Well, that's what happened with it, and I was just
And
like,
then it all
never
died?
again.
It all
Well,
died?
it's all coming back. I'm starting to see, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if like all of it. But the thing was I had all these like beautiful, flowers. I mean,
All through here,
like
yeah?
here, and all this was like red. I mean, it was just like carpet.
Uh-huh.
And this is where I had a ton of people like stopping and pictures and what's that and what's this and that kind of thing. But no,
I caused a major accident in front of my house one time. People kept looking up on the hill when the ice plant was blooming.
Oh, nice, nice.
And then the guy missed the turn.
Yeah.
And I felt bad. I
Only
said,
pro-
there's a certain, you can't, your garden, there's probably going to be a new law that says your garden cannot be so pretty as to cause accidents from people rubbernecking.
Exactly.
I think they're trying to pass that in Sacramento now.
Yeah, the only problem I've had really though is just with people with their dogs, and I swear
Oh.
to God, I've had to dig up so much stuff along my
Yeah.
sidewalk and
Yeah.
and stuff, and I'm just like kind of at my
Yeah.
wits end because
Yeah.
people will do it like right in front of you. And
I know.
I was in the garden.
Wait,
and
the
some-
people or the dog?
The people will walk with the dog,
Oh.
and like right in front of you, and I'm like,
Oh.
excuse me, your dog is like.
I thought you
walking
meant that
on-"
people were
No,
doing
no,
it.
no,
Right.
no,
I was confused there. It was like, wow, these people are really bold.
No, but no, you should have, and they're easy to grow. If you get the right stuff.
That is
they're
awesome.
Easy to grow.
All right. Well, I guess I have to go back to work now and do the next thing I'm supposed to do. So thanks so much for letting us
Oh yeah.
spy on your
Talking to
plant.
you, too. Sure.
All right.